Doggies. I just had a nice nap. I don't know if you're clocking me or not. I really don't give a shit if you are. Have fun with it. Get your technology rolling. Keep them doggies rolling rawhide. Through rain, wind, and weather. Keep your goddamn shit together! Rawhide. And them fellers weren't kidding about that rawhide. You know, they was wearing them chaps, and, you know, them chaps in Castro, and them chaps on the Duval, and who was that feller? The badass gunfighter Costner. You know that piece, Open Range, that one. Yeah, we're going to wrestle some horses up there to someplace and make bank. And they did. Now, I know it looks like devilish horns, but that's my feathers. Let me get it straight here. Oh, it went the wrong way. Hell, god dang it. Here we go. Now, if you don't think I'm serious about my feathers, yeah, well, I got something for you. Flight to oblivion if you don't think I'm serious about my feathers. I'm going for Captain Featherman or something. Captain American Feather, something like that. But anyway, I walked the neighborhood the other day when I implemented my feathers into my racing cap. And people was thinking, that sumbitch looks like he's crazy. But understand this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when you approach a dog and you look like a predator, especially the little fellers, they're thinking, is that sumbitch going to eat me? Extreme possibilities. Let me look down at you here now. I'm looking into the blue light. Look into the blue light, Molyneux. Maxwell. Look into the blue light. My brother, Miguel Intelligent. I have a spur for you, Stéphane Molyneux. Bonne chance, mon ami. Are you there, Frank Canadian? Yeah, went up there north, hiding in the hills. How deep do the snow get in Toronto? Never been there in the wintertime. I was in Detroit, across from Windsor. Went over to Canada one day trying to sell my flashlights, and the bastards wanted to know all about it, and I said, fuck yes, I'm going back to America. God damn it. And some bitches anyway, governments. What use is there if they're going to fuck you up trying to get around? Some bitch, I need a passport. You got to inspect your anal hairs to make sure you is acceptable to be here, you some bitch. We don't just take any old bastard coming across our border. Ask me, I did it 3 times. I jumped the Canadian border 3 times. Who? Call the prosecutor. Problem is, it's way past the statute of limitations unless they change the law overnight and say, well, we're going to change the law overnight just to get that bow. We're going to move up to the statute of limitations because he said he jumped the Canadian border 3 times, and that's some kind of crime. And don't you know it? And he needs to be imprisoned and butt-fucked, Oz style, to show him a lesson. And he has to be punished. Has to be punished. You must be punished. Guess what the biggest bank is for the prison industrial complex? Pay to play. That's your punishment there, ain't it? You gotta pay to play. Want to wax Maori at you? I love my brothers there and those islanders. I'm sure when the cook rolled up on them, the cook rolled up on them. Well, goddamn, connect the goddamn dot there. A cook rolled up on them. Now, excuse me. Don't that look like a feller that's mighty hungry? And he sees a portable feast rolling up at him, except he didn't know that they had muskets. They could shoot him dead from quite a bit further than he could throw a spear. Is that fair, I ask you? What was that feller that did that piece on guns, blood, or steel, guns and blood and germs and such? The biggest killer by far, should be outlawed, was the smallpox. Seemed to be the germ de rigueur in them days. And if you tell me them some bitches didn't know they was a carrying that goddamn bug, kiss my ass. And that won't be a good kiss either, I guarantee you. It's hairy, it's got some of the cellulite on it, and it's been known to fart and shit and smell on a regular basis. Got to keep control of it. Otherwise, I'd be persona non assa. You know what I'm saying? Persona non assa. Yeah. Well, I got this wonderful stuff. Got this marvelous stuff. Ooh. Coconut butter. Body. Potion number 9. Ooh, at the Trader Joe's. That stuff smells fine. In fact, I've gone undercover with it. Now, you can't even tell me you're coming. You used to be able to smell me a half a block away if you was downwind from me. People are thinking, that smells something like shit, and it's coming from that direction, and look at it. It looks like shit. Quick, catch it and kill it before it infects anything else. Justice is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah, that one. Anyway. How y'all doing out there? Are you happy? Is your life going well? Are you getting what you can got and gone when you're going and everything's a-flowing fabulous for you? If you're feeling prosperous and you want to help me out, just give me everything you got. That's all. That's all I'm asking. I'll relieve you of the weight. I went through a marvelous burn down. I'm going to get into it here shortly, where I put everything, my 50 years of collecting my worldly goods. 50 years, easy. I had stuff 50 years I had, and I put it all in a U-Pack contracted ABF trailer. It's a conspiracy. They give you a good deal, but what they don't tell you is that they're willing to breach your contract, and they won't give you your stuff where you want it because they're too busy paying attention to their busy and not to delivering your load where you want it. Breach your contract. Did you know in the state of California, legally speaking, rule of law and all that, that you can go up to 2 years and still be able to file a breach of contract. I call them corn tracks because usually you're bent over and somebody's ramming a goddamn corn cob right up your patootie. Or like Whoopi might say, the Goldberg that is, your padunda. Whoopi's padunda. Let me think about that. She was talking about it. Show of dicks out there. How many of you would jump Whoopi if she gave you a shot? I might take a look. She was awful available there in that there color purple. Yeah. This is what I got to ask all my black brothers and sisters and friends and families and all that out there. How is it that a white Jewish boy, starving and spellbound, got to tell the story of how bad the black men's was? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but the black men in that piece didn't get much respect. I wonder if it was because Spellbagan didn't respect them. Seemed to respect the women. Oprah, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass if you fuck with me. Then they beat the shit out of her and threw her in jail. Made sure that white bitch, yeah, then the white folks didn't do well in that place neither, did they? I wonder why. Was that Jaws on the land there, Stiver? Was that what you was going for? White sharks on the land, is that it? Propaganda value of the color purple. You can't trust a black man. And you don't want to hang around with the black women because they're liable to stick a goddamn knife in your table and threaten mayhem. And Whoopi beat the shit out of you. I'm not Whoopi, but Oprah beat the shit out of you. And then you got the lesbian action going there. Yeah. All you got to do is fix a black girl a good breakfast, and you got the entree to her goodies, don't you? That seemed to be the deal when she was singing that song in Love Shack. Whoopi was blushing. Yeah. She was a blushing. Yeah. You want to get my done. Yeah. You seem to have a very skillful tongue. Sprechen Sie Deutschen tongue? Coming at you. The good old days. What can I say? Don't I look like one of them there, trolls in Lord of the Rings when they're sitting around ready to eat? And a hobbit rolls up and they say, oh, a tasty morsel. Won't even throw them in the pot. We'll eat them raw. And Gandalf had taken the powder and was out scouting about. And what the hell are you going to do without Gandalf in that kind of a deal when the trolls is rolling on you? They was hungry, some bitch. Trolls is always hungry. And it's an interesting switcheroo that they call trolls on the internet of a similar color there. You know, trolling. Goyim. Keep them doggies rolling. Goyim rawhides. Through rain, shit, and feathers. Yeah, I said it here first. You gotta keep your shits togethers. Otherwise, it's gonna be mighty. Hide raw rawhide. Hide raw rawhide. There he goes, speaking in tongues yet again. He has been warned about this because the Tower of Babel rules. Always. That's why it was invented in the first place. You stupid sons of bitches. For some reason, I've always got to clean my teeth. Shit gets stuck in it regular and got to be cleaned out. You can't have a cigarette smoking inspired shit breath now, can ye? And I don't smoke the cigarettes, but I do have partake of, imbibe by, roll it into deep with the ganja. Yeah, it's a good name. Ganja. You going? Hell yeah, I'm a going. I could take a toke. I'm feeling prosperous. I might even go out and drink my sauce and have a piece of chocolate. With my new camera, why not? Before and after. I'm rolling from, was it yesterday I got higher than hell and did all those wonderful things? Show clits. God damn it, man, ain't he sexual? God damn it. I mean, shit. I mean, what's a goddamn old horn dog to do, you know? Nostalgic about the good old days with the beautiful women he's been with. And them taking good care of him in the good old sackaroo. Oh, man. Don't you miss it, fellers? All you EDers out there. And nothing's coming up. God damn it. And guess what? I got the 411 on that deal. Size fucking matters, bitches. God damn, you lied to us. Oh, size doesn't matter. No, size doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when you're flogging me with your big cock and I'm rolling in the deep and Neba, and even Neba. Let my tonsils tickled, you bastard. Run it home. Ain't that the real deal, womans? Ain't it? Ain't that what you want? Hell, I'd like to give it to you, but I've never had nothing special. Maybe on a good day I had an 8-inch shirt, maybe 10 when I was fantasizing. I don't know. You know, every feller thinks when he's ramming her home that he's giving his gal everything she wants. But it's in the women's code, the woe man's code, and they mean it, woe man. Woe man? You can't get in there unless you can penetrate. Well, what about salivating on tongue action? That's valuable. Ain't that valuable to some of you gals out there? One-eyed devil coming at you. Right there. We're going to talk about it. I went down there and I had my primary care doctor at the VA. I was on the A train and they put me on the B train and they put me on the C train. They move you around like cattle down there. Go here, do this, do that. Even had a situation with some of their juice where my balls swelled up about 4 times its size, and I was a little worried about it. And I had my primary care doctor holding my ball there for a bit and feeling it. Hell, I couldn't tell whether he was having a moment or not. And then I had to go down and get her x-rayed or scanned or whatever, and another feller had to hold my balls. And then when I had my stones removed out of my bladder, the 4 duck egg things, I got to find that. It's on one of my emails. I got to get them stones up so you see I ain't bullshitting you. When they pulled them out of there, that was probably, if you want to talk about my free ride, that was probably about a 10 or 15K on the retail side type of operation. But because I'm dead ass broke, living under right at the poverty hum, I think it's about 12K a year. And before all you say, well, 12K, you can get by on 12K. You ever been to LA and parviewed the rents? Have you? They're getting up to $1,000 just for a room around here these days. You capiche? You dumbass bastards? Check the market before you come here. There ain't no free rent in Los Angeles, nor in San Francisco, nor anywhere in California, unless you want to live on the fucking street. And guess what? It ain't free. The LAPD can come by and roll up on your ass and take all your shit and throw it in a damn dumpster. And you can contract for the county facilities. We'll talk about that too. The processing through the jail. If none of you been there, you should know about it. It will be a shock to you when you do go, if you have an extended stay at the Twin Towers.
Here, I fixed you some dinner.
Oh, my woman's fixed me some dinner. Here, come here, baby. Come here. I'm going to introduce you right now.
Oh my gosh, not the way I look now.
Yeah, there she goes.
No.
There she goes. There's my woman. There she goes. She's leaving. She's now on camera.
You want it for like this?
Yeah, you heard her. Like that. That's my little woman. We've been together since '87, off and on and off. She takes damn good care of me. But I have to say, there's a complaint department there that wants the hard one, and she's calling me flaccid all the time. And don't say I don't know what I'm talking about. With you women's, you do want that hard one, don't you? Just be honest about it, and stop lying that size does not matter. Please, tell the truth. Help your fellers out.
Here's a fork.
Here's a fork.
Right there.
Here's a fork. She's stabbing with my fork. She's stabbing with a fork. That's what she's doing. Anyway, back to the program. G and I. Let's invert that. I-N-G, G and I. Don't that sound like genie? I don't know. Maybe. Gotta watch them words. They do all kind of shit on them all the fucking time. Invert the word. This is your Jordan Maxwell brother. He gave me one of the best gifts I got in the information stations. All you have to do is avoid the words, and you'll know what the fuck they're talking about. Jordan Maxwell. Thank you, brother. Masterful stuff, but scared the fuck out of me. It's like, holy shit. You mean I've been bullshitted by inverting? They inverted me? It sounds like perverted me. Turdverted me. On and on she goes. Motherfuckers. Yeah. Hang 'em high. So where was it? Oh yeah, down at the VA. The bug works. The germ works. Heard tell. Maybe some of you fact checkers out there can verify it and put it on, send it to me on my email. I'm going to put this up there right now. You'll probably blow up Yahoo, but I kind of care, but I'll go low and create another one. If I lose my facility on my current one, well, so be it. It's out there anyway. But this here's, and you got to figure out how to spell it yourself. It's greatest info at yahoots.com. Calm? Did he say calm? I haven't observed any commonality from this fucking asshole. He seems to be completely fucking insane. Well, I've got a shadow going through my light. My camera's making a shadow. Got to get out of that right now. I'm walking along, singing in the rain. It's a muddy refrain, especially after the fires. Singing in the rain, a muddy refrain. Watch out for the flood of mud in your backyard. That sounds like fun, don't it? Yeah, a lot of people go through that every rainy season. They've got some good footage. You can find it, I'm sure. Just call it up on the YouTube. What it looks like to be in a shit stream, literally. And the goddamn paddle left your hands a long time ago because the shit knocked it right out. Yeah. And you ain't no canoe neither. One of the particular ones was that they had the cars getting caught up in the shit stream, and they became part of the lumps of shit in the stream. And you didn't want to be out there on that street when the shit stream hit you. It could hurt you. Let me give you the one-eyed devil. Yeah, I'm looking at you. NSA, CIA, DEA. Anyway, we're going to go to 2540, 2541, 45. Here we go. Coming back at you. Here we go.